Nashville when he plays Minecraft. That's Joe Hughes. That's Joe Hughes.
Folks say to be the very best, you gotta travel across the land. But I'm happy here at pretty good, just out walking with my friends. So you can fly from coast to coast for all the antics of ends. But my destiny's here in Tennessee, my Pokédex in hand. You run your laps chasing licky tongues in Providence, and you arc your throws for Electabuzz in St. Louis. But when you're lost in Boston seeking Pokestops, boo-hoo, we'll all still be spinning them up on Rocket Top. It's true. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our Togepi's here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace. We don't need Tanglers from Los Angeles. If you're there chasing Charizard, you're making your life way too hard. Clutching garlic, pounding pavement down Ventura Boulevard. We don't need Nidoqueens from down New Orleans. I hate to rain on solo you, but parades need a willing crew. All those squirtles on St. Charles saw you wandering and withdrew. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our Togepi's here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace. We don't need Lapras from Minneapolis or Polipers from Mississippers. There's enough Weedles on Monteagle, we could evolve a swarm of Beedrill. There's enough Snubbull down to Shovel, we could team Sled with Grumble. We don't need Oregon from out in Oregon, or any Pikachus from up in Massachusetts. Sorry, Professor Oklahoma, we'll raid gyms in Tullahoma. Sorry, Pokecoin Palooka, we'll hatch on hikes in Chattanooga. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our Togepi's here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our Togepi's here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace. The summer is past, but your days keep growing longer. There's no wind in your sails, but the storm's blowing stronger. Walking hard, standing tall, keeping your head up through it all. Fighting fires, spinning plates. Goodness, how did it get so late? Lay your head down and dream. Lay your head down and lay your head down and dream.
Lay your head down and dream.
Let your mind flow downstream. Sprawled out in a moonbeam. Lay your head down and dream. Joe Hills is filmed before a live streaming audience.
That's us! Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. And welcome to Friday night on the Hermitcraft server. We are going to be wrapping up recording episode 56, which is about this Cub fan Hermit Zoo exhibit. I have been doing some work off camera on this. As you might have seen at the end of last night's stream, we had it roughly set up. Now, I feel like it's pretty good. It's pretty good. That's Us is not part of the recording of the song. That's something I add manually, which is why it happens at different times depending on if I've accidentally forgotten to unmute or things like that, or if I have to cough. Yay, sometimes when I have to cough, I'll mute. Okay, so here we go. It is more complicated since yesterday for sure. That's good. That's about what we want, okay? It's not perfect, but it's the thing that we've got. So we do need to possibly refill some pieces of it. Okay. So just so y'all know, also, I'm going to be participating in a charity stream tomorrow, benefiting World Builders, which is Pat Rothfuss's charity organization that assists Heifer International. And wait, am I in the wrong place? We've got so many different things now. Not sure where I'm supposed to load these in. Oh, wait, it's down here. So I'm going to be running a D&D game in Minecraft tomorrow evening in this time slot. It's going to be broadcast on Twitch. I'm going to host it on Twitch, and I'm going to tweet the URL, but it's not going to be live streamed simultaneously to YouTube. Just because I'm going to be running the game, and I need to run that on the charities channel, not my own. Okay. Yeah, Joe Hills is filmed in front of a live streaming audience part is pre-recorded, but That's Us is live. I am still setting up the stream. Why can we not sleep? Okay. So let me pull up the Twitter with the event calendar for tomorrow. I think it's twitter.com/ Yeah, here we go. And then if I can find the schedule. So, starting at noon Central, noon Central is going to be the introductions and hangout. But then NJ is going to play Among Us. Then Robin Childs, who is an amazing illustrator, who I've met at PAX multiple times, huge fan myself of Robin and their work, is going to be doing a thing where they draw randomly generated D&D character sheets. And then Gamma Liz, who actually works on, she's a PhD who works in high energy particle, something, I don't know, something with how gamma rays hit a sensor on the space station. It's going to be talking about space and fantasy settings at 2:30 p.m. Then there's going to be more Uno. Then Icewind Dale with Michaela Abel, who's actually one of the people who worked on the book Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frost Maiden. then golf with friends at 6:30, and then I'm going to be running the Minecraft Death House at 8:30 p.m. So once again, if you just got here and didn't see that schedule link, I'll post it again. So yeah, NJ is going to be doing anchor in the first half of this, or the first quarter, the first third of the stream. McBoots is going to be anchor in the middle third, and then I'll be doing the last third. So anyway, and you can learn more about world builders. At worldbuilders.org, which this is kind of one of those weird things. So World Builders works to raise money for Heifer International. It's like an outreach group that lets other people do nerd stuff to raise money for Heifer. And Heifer International, their whole thing is they help eradicate poverty and hunger through sustainable, values-based, holistic community development. Realistically, what that means is they help people by providing them with livestock and livestock training. So let me pull up Heifer International as well. Yeah, so Pat Rothfuss runs World Builders as one of his hobby projects to help raise money for Heifer International. And what World Builders does is they help geeks organize outreach events to raise money for Heifer, like our group of friends, NJ, Pasta, Boots, myself, Liz, are the primary movers and shakers there. And then they also seek out folks who will do matching donations for those events. So, sorry, my cough has been a little bit worse the last few days. Okay, so anyway, here we go. So NJ's Among Us game will start at 12:30 Central Standard Time tomorrow. Let's see. So what I think I need to do for the final segment of this is going to be to record myself playing it. But I also kind of feel like maybe I need to do some sort of time lapse of digging parts of it out or filling it in. But I did all of this in like several different login sessions. So like if we actually go over here to our replay mod viewer, what's the longest session that I had today? 1 hour and 35 minutes. Okay. So at the beginning of that hour and 35 minutes, we didn't have all of this built, and we didn't have the bottom part in there very well. So I guess one thing, like in theory, if I wanted to, I could say, okay, we're going to put in a time and a location keyframe here. And, oh, whoops, I had top chat instead of live chat on YouTube. So sorry, YouTube, if it seemed like there were some spammers sneaking by. Not on my watch again this time. Okay, so then we are going to zoom out to here maybe. And add at the, let's say we're going to go 30 seconds. Add position keyframe, add time keyframe. And we need, so there's 95 minutes in that. Chances are the end of that was me. So we're just going to move this to 30 seconds. 30 seconds. And we're going to just do the first 80 minutes. Okay. So then we'll move that to there. Whoops. Okay, and then if we do a quick play camera, run camera. Whoa. A lot more sound here than I was expecting. My day was pretty good, Dovazul. Yeah, Patrick Rothfuss does look exactly how you would imagine a fantasy writer would look. Okay, so it's camera's jumping around in ways it shouldn't here. We got the storm. There are a lot of noises. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking... So the problem is the preview mode on this is super unreliable. We might need to just straight up run it with... We might need to straight up run an export, which is going to be slow. But it'll at least, like, show part of this being worked on. Blurg. Assuming replay mod hasn't entirely crashed. Okay. So, yeah. Oh, if I'm running back and forth to get materials by that point, that's going to be an issue. But wait, did I never... Oh, I think part of the problem was that my... That's interesting. For some reason, my second position keyframe isn't there. But I see it. I see that position keyframe right here in the sky. Replay Mod has pretty good documentation on their website, NJ. Okay, so we put the camera where it needs to be. Blurg. Okay. So we'll just move it here. Okay. New plan. We're going to click render camera path. Going to name the file. We're not necessarily going to export the whole thing. I just want to see if it works. Wow, I'm really tired if I cannot type a production code. Okay, so why does it not... Rendering is not currently supported while sodium is installed. Are you kidding me? Oh, man. Okay. Well, now we have two problems. Okay. People kept telling me that I should use sodium instead of Optifine because it worked better with replay mod, but maybe that just means it still records. Apparently, to actually render, I'm going to have to turn it off. So, I'm going to go ahead. I don't really need sodium on this computer. It's a pretty powerful desktop anyway. I mostly had it installed on here to test it. Hey, welcome, Winnie T. Ford. I was testing sodium on here because I was having trouble with it on the laptop where it was a little bit more necessary. But let's go ahead and disable it. Okay, hit close. Okay. Now we hit this and we're going to relaunch the game. Okay. Ugh. Game capture should resume momentarily. There we go. Game capture is resumed. Okay. Now, the question is, why are there 3 of these? Like, what is this one? Hold on. That was where we were having our trouble. Okay. That's why the preview render didn't work properly, because those were in the wrong places. Okay, well, sorted that. But okay, we're going to go back to the beginning here. Render camera path. Let's do a quick render. Okay, we're going to hit show preview. So, let's see. I'm not sure. Okay, so you're going to get to see me test this a few times, I guess, in this. I was hoping to show me running around, adding things, removing things. Blurg. There might only be, like, little snippets of this that I would actually want. Okay. So we have it getting dark all the time. We're going to want to change that to full bright when we actually do the real render. But one of the things I was trying to figure out is how far into this do I actually want to start the recording? Okay, now I'm actually up top at least. I don't think I'm adding anything at this point. Yeah, this is... Yeah, we're done. Okay. Exit replay. Yeah, we're building a Egyptian-themed archery game. Welcome, Shako Ram. Yeah, Lucy, just because you've been around a while doesn't mean you know how to take care of, like, livestock or whatever. Especially not in a stream chat. That's not something that you learn just through aging. And it's actually harder to be a vet than to be a doctor, too, because you gotta know how, like, a horse's pulmonary system is different from a lamb's. And how a lamb's, kidneys operate differently from a ram's. There are all these different animals. They might have rhyming names, but they're totally different. Like, internally. Okay. So, core concept. I think we are ready to go. Is there anything I need to remove visually in the background? No. Okay. Yeah, this is the Hermit Zoo. The different hermits will each have different exhibits. For Cub Fans exhibit, we're building a Egyptian Target homage here. Okay. So, I feel like I'm pretty good here. We got the core concept down. There's nothing really visually obvious out the sides that I need to destroy. I got rid of all those background redstone example things back here. Got rid of that huge tower over there. Have we reloaded the timer? Timer's reloaded. Oh, not entirely, but nearly. I feel like I had more jungle leaves at one point. Are they all, like, in the hopper? No, they're not. Okay. So, I think at this point, to do the final segment for this, we're going to want to play the game once, get a score, put the score in the scorpion pit, and then do our thank you. And so, let's see. So, last episode, 55, we thanked Bioduck. Now, this episode is going to be pre-roll ad-free thanks to Thank V, and is going to be mid-roll ad-free thanks to Winnie T. Ford. Okay, so I've got the names, but I need to pick which poem I'm going to read, and it's... It's been a while. Let's see. Oh. Have I done Younger with Distance again lately? I think I last did that on episode 21. So, yeah. Okay. So let's go to my site and find that poem so I have it pulled up when we go. Just so you guys know, when we end the episode, that is not the end of the stream. That is just the end of that recording, and then we're going to start recording the next episode. Are people already leaving? That's fine. It's Friday night. They have places to be, like, inside. And don't leave the house without a mask. Okay. So, let's go ahead and get this going here. We need to eat before we... Hey, Geffen, we are still setting up the stream. I'm getting ready to record the outro to this next video, which, once again, is not the outro to the stream. It's just the outro to the video. Okay, and... here we go. Start recording, face camera off, setting up sign off. We have no remaining overlays. Hermitcraft, Season 7, Episode 56, Segment Golf, Take 1. I should have started with a bow in my hand. Here it is, folks. Welcome to Satet's Nile Denial Trial. Use your bow to stop the flood, shoot the buttons and target blocks, and record your score in the scorpion pit below. Now, the lower barrel here has already been emptied into this upper barrel. When we press this button, it'll go ahead and activate all of the water dispensers that are supposed to dispense water. And, as you can see, Cub Fan is now moved over there. Now, I noticed that one thing Cub Fan likes to do is he likes to go ahead and record his best score on the scoreboards to encourage people to do the same. Like, so he'll go ahead and get a score that's, like, beatable. So I'm not trying to get a perfect score on this. I'm just trying to do okay. This is actually a little bit harder to see through than I was anticipating. But, like, maybe that's good. And that one, the target block is behind it. Did we get it? Maybe not. Okay, so that one's going down now. And as we go here, there we go. I got a little boat now. I thought that would be fun. Okay, so that's going down there. Then we hit this one, maybe? Okay, and then what's left? It's kind of a little bit of a puzzle game in some ways, trying to figure out which ones are on and which ones are off. Because some of them start off. And you can turn them on, but you can't necessarily tell. And then once the water goes all the way down there, it's going to have our little Cub Fan move back there and lock the score. We had 2 stacks and 51. So, oh, you know what I should have done? Is I should have left a stack of signs in here. Luckily, our construction pit, or construction trailer, not everything's a pit. Some things are just pit adjacent. You know, I don't have a great chest to put these in. I'm going to put the empty signs in the bottom of the pit. And Cleo, of course, will actually decorate the scorpion pit eventually. But here we go. We'll put all but one of these here. Boom. We can just take this birch sign and put 2 stacks plus 51. At Joe Hills. Done. Boom. That's awesome. Can we light it up? We can. Boom. It is getting lit in the scorpion pit. And I even brought ender pearls, so I'm not, like, trapped down here forever. That's always a great move. So, anyway, core concept. People can now start competing at this. We're going to let Cleo actually do the decorating before we bring Cub Fan over here for a round. Even though he had me test his game, you know, I want to give him that full experience. You know, I don't want him to get to decked out, because he's going to have to walk past the decked out exhibit to get to his exhibit, you know? I don't want him seeing that decked out exhibit over there that's all the way done with all the little tangos in it and be like, what? Mate, how come Tango gets an exhibit with all the little running around armor stand blokes and I've just got this little sandy target thing? You know, that doesn't seem right, man. You know, and I don't want Cub to feel that way. So, you know, we're gonna let Cleo roll in here, decorate the pit, decorate the backdrop. We technically have a path behind the back of this, But what I'm gonna do, whoops, maybe not that part. I was going to, no, I have so little health as it is. No, now I'm on fire. And it's getting dark. How has this gotten so stupid so fast? Okay, that's broadly unacceptable. And I can't rest now because of the baby Enderman thing. Are you kidding? Oh no. Okay. Well, luckily there's not a monster nearby that bed. Take that, baby Enderman thing. Of course I take some collision damage, but that's fine. I can handle it. I'm not a small child. I'm an adult, mature professional. Okay. So we can refill that. What I was going to say, though, is I think we'll remove this back sidewalk here, because this is the outside of the zoo. So that way Cleo has more freedom. Okay, no. I said to leave me alone. So that way Cleo has more freedom to really put in some sort of spectacular backdrop overhanging all of this. So we'll just gently remove all of these remaining jungle woods here, like so. Do. Awesome. I'm sure that this will look amazing when Cleo is done, and it is a huge relief that it doesn't up to me to get it looking that great. So, there we go. That is a playable game for Cub Fan. The Denial Trial. Anyway, you may have noticed two things about this episode. First off, it was pre-roll ad-free, thanks to Patreon sponsor Take V. And further, it was mid-roll ad-free, thanks to Patreon sponsor Winnie T. Ford. So, in lieu of that mid-roll ad, I will now read a poem of my own devising. I call this one Younger with Distance. Aspire like the stars to radiate across the void and hit something in every direction. Eventually. Until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring. Stream, don't leave. That's not the end of the stream, just the end of the recording. We are actually still setting up the stream, because we're going to be recording the opening to our next video. Yay. But first, I need to thank James Green for the 10, who says, "Hi, Joe, very late in the UK, so just popping up to say thanks for all the great content and Merry Christmas. Mind the Endermite doesn't get you." Well, thank you very much, James Green. Check my abacus here. That is the first tip of the stream. Puts us 10 away from our first face camera expansion. I appreciate it. And Hunter tips 5, who also writes. And that message says, "Here's some money." So thank you very much, Hunter, for the 5. Putting us 5 away from the next face camera expansion. Okay. So, does setting up stream show in the recording? No, because I turned it off for the recording. Anyway. He's going to go put the boat back up there. The boat doesn't automatically reset. I don't have a mechanism for that. I just think it's funny that one of the things shoots boats. The boat dispensing thing is tricky, though, because it can only dispense onto a water block. Otherwise, it'll just throw a boat item. I think we actually might have lost a boat item that way earlier. And now I'm trapped under here. So one thing I didn't plan for... Also, I need to be mindful not to hit the target blocks when I enter Pearl out. Okay, let's just take a break. Just eat for a minute. What are we going to do for Grian's area of the zoo? I don't know. Probably a piston door. Okay. And I didn't fall back in immediately that time. You're welcome, America. And the rest of the world. Okay. So we have bows and arrows here. I should probably... What I should do, actually, is distribute, like, the bows so that there's 4 bows in every box, maybe. See, this seems more reasonable. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to enchant the bows because I have like a bajillion arrows. So that's not like a huge imminent concern. I might fix some of the bows though. Here we go. Okay, if you join Patreon right now, just so you know, I don't send the invites until the next business day, because usually I am streaming when people subscribe during the stream, and all those invites are manual. But yes, if you would like to join Patreon, the Discord starts at $5 a month. We do all sorts of fun stuff on the Discord. We did some games, some game nights and stuff, voice chats or whatever during the Thanksgiving break. We got some more stuff planned for the Christmas break. $10 a month gets you on the Minecraft server. And we've got both a vanilla Minecraft server and a snapshot Minecraft server. And you get access to both of those at 10 per month. Yeah, it's a Java, so yeah. But, I mean, if you don't want to play on the Minecraft server, or you can't play on the Minecraft server, you can just do the Discord for $5 a month. But, you know, also, if you would like to play Java, you could always get Java now and then join my server later. So, Alan, condolences. Sorry to hear about your grandmother. That is rough. It is a harsh world out there right now. So, yeah. Feel free to sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream for a little bit. Okay, so let's see. What have we got here? We have some bows and arrows. I think we got this episode basically done. So the question then is, oh no, I just turned it back on. Luckily, if you accidentally turn it back on, you can just turn it back off, and it's a 1-to-1 reset. Although the boat does fall there. Oh, and the things will keep moving for a while. Can I break the boat? Yeah, we're still setting up the stream. So this stream we're gonna start recording episode 57, and we're not ready to do that yet. Okay. Where's the invite for the Discord server? Oh, I send people the invites via Patreon message. Whoops. After they sign up for the Patreon, like, usually the next business day. Okay, so we have 2 boats now to put in there. So the game is very playable. And since I know what I'm doing, I can play it pretty quick, but if you didn't know what you were doing, it might take a while to figure out the strategy and stuff. I really felt like I had more boats in one of the inventories earlier. There's a boat. There's a boat. Okay, so I might need to just straight up make a few more boats, because we should have 9 in there. Really, we should have 9 in there. Okay. Boat, 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 boat. How often do I stream? I stream most nights. I skip Tuesday. Tuesday's my night off. Geffen Kid says, if I want a friend on the server, he would also have to join the Patreon. Yeah. But, like, I mean, you could also just play with your friend somewhere else. You know, you don't have to join the Patreon if it's not a good fit for you. This is not a high-pressure sales thing. Like, if it doesn't make sense for your particular circumstance, then you just do whatever is best for you, and I'll be fine. So, I did move a bunch of random stuff into these that I might want to get out for other builds or what have yous. Yeah, we got all these potions. Maybe I should put the potions in like a particular box. Maybe, yeah, like maybe I should have like thought this through at all in any way. Actually, we will want that wart, but... Bum, 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 bum. Let's take the leather just in case. That's one that comes up more often than you would think, not having leather. Let's take out the shirt and thing there just in case we need it. Okay, so why do I have so much orange wool? We can re-dye wool, I think. Worst case, I think we can re-dye wool. Okay, so we can leave a lot of this stuff here. It's not super useful for the Christmas area. I'm gonna go ahead and go back to sleep. Do. Okay. So let's check, make sure we haven't missed any PayPal tips. Nope. Okay, cool. Well, yeah, Starco, don't worry about it. If you don't want to, there's a good chance if like most of the time if somebody's like Patreon's not letting me join, well, either you live in a country that it's not available, which there's very few of those. Like, I mean, if you are like the son of a Burmese general or something, then it's possible that that might not fly. But realistically, like, sometimes people want to give me excuses that they aren't signing up, but you don't need an excuse to not sign up. You can just not sign up. I'm not here to tell you how to live your life. You can just do whatever. You don't have to make up an excuse. Okay, so I can press the tab button, but it's not bound to any in-game actions. Here, I'll hold up the thing, and then you can even watch me press tab. See, pressing tab, nothing happens. Yeah. Okay. No, you're fine, Spike. Basically, if people sign up for the Patreon, I send them a message with instructions for how to join the Minecraft server. But I do that by hand because it helps prevent abuse. I don't want a bunch of people signing up in the middle of the night and causing problems. So, what is tab for? Oh, it's a diet soda. It was popularized by the film Back to the Future, where they made a joke about how you couldn't have a tab if you had, you know, person didn't know you and you hadn't ordered a drink yet. So let's go this way. If we're heading to the Christmas district. Hey, welcome 10 Moonlight Doll 10. What are we trying to make? We are heading to our Christmas district to possibly do some Christmas building. I want to go see how... I think I saw Cleo on the server earlier. I don't know if she actually had time to do the reindeers and get them up in the sky. How many games have I played? Of what? Like, chess? Probably hundreds or thousands. How many games of Civilization? Probably dozens or hundreds. I don't know. So yeah, I mean, since I've been alive, I would say I've probably played tens of thousands of games. But you got to keep in mind, some games are like over super quick. Like, you get a game over and then you play it again. Okay, so we're not going that one. Why would I play chess on a website? No, I used to play chess against other people when I was in school. Like, we would have chess clubs or play before school and stuff. So, like, I probably averaged, I don't know. So this is new. Dee-dee-dee-doo. But also, yay, looks like Cleo did get the reindeer up there. So the minimal amount of time to play a game, like, I could try playing a game of, like, there are some games where if you screw up, you die, like, right away, you know? I am not rated in chess. I have not played chess other than, like, with my daughter to teach her how to play. I haven't really played chess since middle school. I kind of hit the point where I would have had to start memorizing all the opening moves and all that stuff, and I just, like, that wasn't, I didn't get into chess for rote memorization. So, okay. So yeah, Tango has been working on this gifts for the hermits thing here. The numbers seem to be a little out of order, but I do really like this candle holder. This whole place really came together well. Oh, is that going to be a grandfather clock? Oh, no, that's not a grandfather clock. That's just part of the mantle. This is a good build, Tango. Whoa. Wait. Oh, is that a granite wall? Or no, andesite wall? Mixed with red terracotta? Oh, that is brilliant. Yep, yeah, this is Tango's advent calendar. So, yeah, he has been busy. Oh, he made his own beacon, though. I guess our beacon wasn't good enough for him over there. I'm just curious, how much of the island is left behind there, though? Or did he build all of this out? Did I remember to bring the pumpkins? That's another question. Okay, good. He did at least build... I was going to say, if he built this, like, in the middle of the island, then that's... Tango and B-Dubs collabed. Awesome. Oh, the episode's already out? Great. Oh, and I see they do have some snowmen around. Just maybe the one, but... It's curious there's not more snow in the middle here. I might go get some stuff to make snowmen. Am I okay? I sound off. Should be on the right microphone and everything. I guess we did have one extra reindeer here. Okay. So there's our tree line. Oh, there's one escaped llama over that way. He had 4 of them in the video. We got plenty. Yeah, no, I talked to TFC on Thursday, and today is Friday. So yeah, I talked to TFC yesterday. Just because we don't all collab all the time doesn't mean that we're not talking to each other. I don't think the fire is actually melting it. Or do you think stylistically they melted? My voice sounds strained. Yeah. Maybe. I mean, I was on the phone a lot today. And I think I'm coming down with a bit of a cold, but... Interestingly, they have, like, some snow right there. Did a snowman pop up and then wander behind the fire and then presumably die? Because there's this nice little trail of snow. It goes right to here and then poof, it's gone. He tried to get the snowman to cover the grass. Well, maybe we were going to help him. Yeah, I've got a Patreon server. I can post a link to patreon.com/JoeHills. Do I have advice for editing? like, editing, that's like kind of like saying, do you have advice for drawing? Like, I might have advice for particular parts of it, but like, what do you need? My face is down here in the green screen. Hi. 4 snowmen. Well, I brought a ton of pumpkins that are down in my little storage cave back here. Okay. Where are they? There we go. Oh, did I remember to bring the iron with me? Or did I leave it? Because we are going to need shears. Whoops, we need that, actually. Well, I don't have time to make myself tea for my voice. Okay. So yeah, guys, keep in mind the Patreon server is a Java server too. So, but it's $10 a month. I've seen some people say I'm gonna ask my mom. Like, if you don't have money to join someone's Patreon, you maybe shouldn't. Like, supporting the arts is great, but usually you want to do that with your own capital, not with other people's. Okay, so we have shears to make the pumpkins. Thing is, now we gotta get a bunch of snow blocks. Okay. You know what? Let's go over here to get the snow blocks. So we're not making the problems worse in our immediate area. How does that sound, everybody? That sounds like a good plan. I mean, personally, I didn't set up the server so I could ask children for money. So when people say they're going to ask their parents if they can sign up, that means that you're probably not my target audience for the Minecraft server. Like, we don't have any specific rules about that at this point because we haven't needed them. But in general, Patreon is really for adults to support artists that they want to support. At least it was when I got started on that. Maybe that's one of those things where times have changed since I was starting on Patreon, like, a long time ago, but I don't know. I'm not going to add Geyser mod to my server. I've got a vanilla server and a snapshot server. I don't have a modded server. People have been talking about getting a modded server possibly for after, like, later, but I don't have the time to run something like that. Yeah, if somebody has their own money, because I guess you're right. Theoretically, teenagers can have their own job, but like, if you're young enough that you have to ask to spend money on something, you shouldn't necessarily be spending that money on directly supporting artists because it creates weird dynamics. I don't know. Like, I don't really make things for kids. Kids just show up. I make things for like adults that are generally okay for kids to watch, but like that's not the same. No, the server does not use vanilla tweaks because that's a mod or something. I don't know. I'm running a vanilla server. It's just vanilla out-of-box Minecraft. Because then when I have a problem with it, I can complain to the Mojang devs. If I ran other stuff on there, then they'd be like, well, it's probably this other thing you're running. Hey, Clickwell, thank you for joining. Thank you for rating. Welcome, Clickwell Raiders. My name is Joe Hills. I'm broadcasting live from Nashville, Tennessee, where I am working on getting a little bit of holiday spirit and Christmas cheer in the Hermit Christmas District going on here. Tango and B-dubs have an amazing build, but there's some deficiencies in terms of the snow at the Mo, so I'm going to fix that up. I was just gathering some snow blocks to make snowmen, and I'm realizing that I need to also, like, make a bunch of jack-o'-lanterns, and I don't have a good mechanism for that. So... Oh, wait, you know what I can do is I can put the jack-o'-lanterns on top. I can put the pumpkins on top of the snowmen and then shear them to bring them to life. Don't yell in all caps. That's a timeout. Okay. Does it modify the game? It's a mod. Like... If you're running a base game server and then you install stuff on it, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think Tango I don't think Tango had the time and energy to devote to building a snowman army. I have enough here. I have 2 stacks of these pumpkins, which means if I have 4 stacks of snow, then I can just completely fill the whole thing. Okay. Look, here's the other thing, is if you're under 13, you're violating Twitch and YouTube's terms of service. And so if you tell me that you're under those ages, you are going to get banned. Because, like, one of the fun things about Twitch and YouTube is they expect you, as the stream owner, to enforce their rules for viewers. So, yeah, if you're coming in here saying, I'm a child, then maybe don't come in here and say things. Okay, that's a bad move. But yeah, if you're under 13, you're probably too young. I think you're violating the Discord terms of service too. And probably the Patreon terms of service. So, you know, just all around, it's not really for you. Okay. Couldn't we use the snow to make a temporary snow farm? Well, using just one snowman. I mean, I guess, but that doesn't feel very organic. I don't know. Hey, I found a little mini ravine. Oh, this is nice because there's a stone underneath, so I don't have to worry about my shovel. There we go. Okay. And we're back to the shovel problems. And more shovel problems. Okay. You know what? This feels like enough to get started. How are we for time? Yeah, we could probably make an actual thing. Don't yell in all caps. That's timeout. Yeah, I guess we can make a snow farm. I like to use locally grown snow. Okay. So we are going to eat some food to get our stuff back here. Okay. Okay. So... yeah, cage-free snowman. Yeah, let's start out at the portal here, I think. I kind of think I want to wait to start recording until the sun goes all the way down. So, if anybody wants to tip and get us to that first face camera expansion before we start the recording, you've got a little bit of time. We are $5 away from the next, or actually the first face camera expansion. Hey, welcome Legend. Welcome Grant Rogers. Okay. It is so much easier to just have an army of snowmen do the work. That is correct. Oh. Hey, that platform is new. I don't know if I want to delete this one because I didn't build it, but that one over there I did. Oh, there's a teddy bear. I didn't even notice that. I love this candle, though. Yeah, just everything about this is so cool. Okay. Yeah, so if we just fill this area with snowmen, that'll probably be really good. Okay. Waiting for the sun to set. Welcome. Ahoy, Adam. Okay, it looks like we did just get one new Patreon patron. Just so you know, I have to manually generate those Discord invite links, so you will get that sometime during the next business day. I don't usually knock those out in the middle of the stream because that would mean spending several minutes writing you a note during the stream, which people don't like. But thank you very much. Welcome, new patron. Okay. How about a temporary wall in front of the fire to keep the snowmen alive? I mean, I think if we just get enough snowmen on the ground here, they won't all go into the fire. What was wrong with the presents? Yeah, we're still setting up the stream. Okay, let's rush down here. Oops, real quick. Time to get to bed. It starts at days that have already passed. It's the 4th today. Oh, well, I thought he just hadn't given out the first 3 days' gifts or whatever. Whatever, it's fine. Yeah, the thing is, it's okay if some of the snowmen go into the fire because we need to get rid of them eventually anyway. Okay. So we've got our shears. Okay. Let's get out of the portal thing. Okay. Turn off the face camera. Turn off setting up. Start recording. Hermitcraft, Season 7, Episode 57. Take 1. And action. Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. And if you are dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, well, you can certainly see that Zombie Cleo has set up the reindeer behind us there. But not only that, Tango and BOO 100 have been working on this crazy complicated advent calendar. Now, with all this progress going on here, I want to just roll in and make a few quick fixes and changes and tweaks where I can. Like, for one thing, you know, Cleo didn't have time to take down this pen. But you know what? This pen is basically worthless at this point. We don't need it. It's in the way. So we're just going to do some quick neighborhood, you know, good neighbor, community watch, maintenance stuff. This is like the equivalent of picking up litter. Of course, none of the stuff that I wanted to pick up is actually going in there because I had too much stuff in my inventory. You might say, Joe, why would anyone ever have that much stuff in their inventory? Well, one of the things that I want to fix and help out with is that Tango and B-Dubs did not have time while they were building this beautiful, majestic, incredible fireplace, which BT doubles. I gotta say, I have not seen anyone make bricks like this in Minecraft. That is a combination of the andesite wall and red terracotta, and it is too beautiful for my brain. It is so much. It is so much. But that's okay. They were spending all their time making that gorgeous thing, the little teddy bear. I love the candle, too. Look at that candle. That is the greatest candlestick I've ever seen in Minecraft. No exaggeration. But they didn't have time to fix everything they could with this. Kind of, what do you call this here? Like, grassy area. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run through and set up a bunch of snowmen, like so. I actually brought a lot of pumpkins and a little bit of snow. I'm hoping that if we just put in a handful of these folks kind of throughout here, it'll broadly speaking do the work necessary to clean up the whole area. Maybe that's just too optimistic. But, you know, what am I if not optimistic? So, there we go. Whoops. That was too stacked too high. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put one here. Put one there. Don't want to put them too close to the fireplace, because as I understand it, Tango attempted to put many of these close to the fireplace, and that did not go well for him. It did not tango well. Okay. You know what I'm also realizing is jumping with the jump boost to put things on top of things is a little disorienting. It's a little disorienting, but I am going to do my best to get these pumpkin fellas going on here. Boom. That was not my best. I mean, I was trying my hardest, but it wasn't representative of what I would like the results of such an effort to look like. And as such, I'm just going to keep doing more exemplary pumpkin placing. Or, actually, that's not a word that you can portmanteau with the other word. And we're just going to accept our limitations there. While the sky may be the limit to our jumping, pumpkin placing is not a phrasing that will easily portmanteau. So, boom. We are just creating a kind of golem fall here. And hopefully these little snowmen will get things underway in terms of generating a new beautiful snowfield. Tango and B-Dubs will log back in to look at this build to like get a snapshot or get a screenshot or something for their Twitter, and they'll just be like, "What? It's a Christmas miracle! My goodness! Boy, what day is it? Why, it's Christmas Day, sir! Well, it must be, 'cause look at all this snow. It's a Christmas miracle." So anyway, we're just going to let these little snowmen run around here and spread a little Christmas cheer. Time skip. Okay, we're going to hit stop recording. We're going to turn the face camera back on. We are going to turn the setting up stream. Whoops, that's not it. Yeah, I just made this up on the fly. I did not even know what I was going to do when I came over here. I was just like, I'll just see what needs to be done. I was like, if I go to the Christmas area, there'll be stuff to do. Do other hermits play on the Patreon server? No, most of the hermits play on Hermitcraft. Most of the jokes are falling leaf style. I don't know if there's a good... Or is it spinning leaf style? But yeah, basically just going with the flow, making things up as I go. Do I play Bedrock sometimes? Technically, because like the, what do you call it? The Switch edition is Bedrock, technically. Oh, I need to go store some of these. Can I just... let's just store a bunch of stuff in here real quick. The Switch and iPad and iPhone editions of Minecraft are all technically Bedrock. So technically I do play Bedrock sometimes, but just not, like, intentionally. I'm not like, ooh, I can't wait to go play Bedrock. I'm like, oh, I need to do something in Minecraft on the Switch for some reason. Okay. Joe golems. Yes. That is a grand idea. For some real fun, I could name tag all these golems. Okay. Ford Morris says, I rarely get to catch a stream from Joe and love that when I do, it's so inspiring. Oh, thank you. Okay. I think we got all of them now. Dun 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 do 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 dun 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 do 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 bum 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 bum. Okay. We can clean that up too. Yeah, this is pretty chill. We're not doing anything too crazy intense right now. You know, maybe I should use a lead, or let's just fix this. Okay, so in theory, one of the things we could do is make a snow golem farm now that we've got enough snow golems with which to create such a farm. I think I basically just trap it with some coal ore underneath it so I don't accidentally dig it up with the shovel. But we are going to need to let some time pass overnight. Okay. What are we doing? We are helping repopulate some of the snow in this district here. Because Tango and B-Dubs were doing some work earlier and may have harvested or melted a lot of it by accident. Okay. Oh, whoops. Yeah, you're right. The lime green glass should be there. Okay. When I am done, can I go to the shopping district? No, because they killed the frame rate there. It's like unplayable. I'm glad that Decked Out is over for the first time, just because the shopping district right now would have ruined it. Okay, so we are going to go pen in one of the snowmen. It would probably actually be faster to build the pen. We are $5 away from our first face camera expansion. Shake your booty. Have the hermits figured out why the shopping district is so bad? Yeah, because people built too much stuff too close together. That's always what happens. Is it hits a critical mass where there's too many signs, and or not signs, too many what do you call those item frames and stuff? Yeah. Okay. So, now we have enough to craft this. Okay, so I think I just hold this down, right? Too many entities, too many chests, too many tile blocks, yeah. Too many everything. There's a million maps with Mumbo's face on them. Okay. That was the reason I was experimenting with sodium, was to see how much it helped, and the answer was not very much. How many items even are there in Minecraft now? I don't know, probably at least 7 or 8. Devin Crotty says 10 probably or more. But I don't know. I'm not like, or I'm not a bean counter. Hey, looks like we just got a 5 from Alpin Glow Up, who says expand, unless someone else beat me to it, of course. So thank you very much, Alpin Glow Up, for that. That is going to indeed trigger our first face camera expansion. So here we go. Direct your attention down here to slot 7. Howdy, y'all. Grow Hills here, expanding as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. Do-do-do-do-do, Okay, I guess I should put my hood on now that the face camera's getting so huge. Just kidding. That's fine. Oh, whatever. La da 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 dun 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 dun. Okay. Oh, that wasn't that many yet. Yep, I'm got my green screen here. See? Now I can do my jazz hand. I don't have both jazz hands because I'm using the other one to hold down the mouse button because I'm not using any macros or whatever. Michael Myers, we were just busy recording the episode and stuff. People don't donate enough, or not enough. People don't donate as much when I am actively recording because they know that I'm not going to be able to acknowledge it. So that's not surprising. Sorry, I meant to say as much, not enough. People donate plenty. Y'all don't need to worry. Levi Douglas tips 2, who says, hope tonight and the holidays are good to you. Thank you very much, Levi Douglas. I hope you have happy holidays yourself as well. So, let's see here. We can now, roll back over here and do some more of this. We are 18 away from the next face camera expansion. Shake your booty. Well, because I don't live in Minecraft, the kid historian. You have no idea how many responsibilities and obligations I have as a single parent, because you are a child, apparently, per your name. Like, I get to take a break from being super organized and optimized and everything here. Yeah. I thought about wearing gloves during a live stream so I can look like a floating head on screen. I have gloves. I'm also wearing like these the sleeves on this hoodie have thumb holes, so you can kind of see there. I mean, this would look cooler if the camera was bigger, but you get the idea. Yeah, taking care of 2 kids would be even harder, Zorfis, or Zorfo. Yeah, try to help your mom out whenever you can, because that is a lot. Okay, Tips 10, who says, Joe, I haven't been around for a minute, but I need to ask you about your last 3 Pathfinder sessions. Any fun stories? We just finished our first Strahd encounter in Curse of Strahd in my game. Very spooky. Oh, thank you so much, Kay. That puts us 8 away from our next face camera expansion. Let's see. So, whoops. Yeah, so in Pathfinder right now, we finished the Fall of Plaguestone, and we are now doing this new module that I don't remember the name of, but because it is from a book. I don't want to give too many spoilers. So our Dungeon Master, Quinn Murphy, is actually a writer for Pathfinder. He did not write this particular book, but he wanted to run this module as kind of practice to get a feel for some of the styles that the other writers use, and to like familiarize himself with the system some. And so, but yeah, basically we're in this Dwaragar underground city at this point, trying to find this staff that lets them make zombies. And I'm trying to think like what we've done that's funny, that's not spoilery. But oh, there was a thing where one of the characters has the ability to like recall information about species that he's read about if he's seen a picture of them in a book or whatever. And I made a joke. So he was asking the Dungeon Master if he could use that ability, if that applied to like societies or like physiologies of like sentient creatures as well, not just animals. And it's like, so like, presumably, I see a Duragar. I've seen a Duragar before in one of my books. Can I use this ability? And the Dungeon Master's like, well, I mean, you would recognize this as a Duragar if you ever seen a picture of one. And I'm like, oh, yeah, he must have. Those books have great Duragar types. Which is a very bad pun on daguerreotypes. But, no, Quinn Murphy, not Scott Murphy. Matthew Sheridan says, oh, cool, Quinn is a rad dude. I played with him a bunch back in the day. Matthew Sheridan, are you the Matthew Sheridan I know on Twitter? It's always awkward to ask stuff like that because I don't... Sometimes people will answer yes no matter what anyway. But if you are the Matthew Sheridan I am thinking of, then that is entirely plausible that you would know Quinn Murphy to me. Okay, yes, Iron Circus Matt Sheridan. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, yeah, that is good to see you. I don't think that we've actually had the good fortune to meet in person. I met Spike briefly at Kineticon, I think. But yeah, I don't think you and I have had the good fortune to cross paths. But yeah, welcome to the stream. We are in the process now of just gathering a bunch of snow for the snowman we're putting over here. Let's see. People are asking when the stream will start. Well, I mean, technically, I just got the snow I needed to set it up. But let's see. The sun is setting. We should get back inside. We'll do the snow. We'll do the bed thing first and then the snowman thing separate. Yeah, traveling for cons is a huge time commitment. So yeah, totally understandable. Okay. Put 2 snow golems in one corner. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, we're already here. Okay, so the YouTube chat agrees that the Duragura types... I can't even say it if I'm thinking about it. Duragura types was a bad pun. Twitch chat just says it's obscure. So, a pun so old it faded to sepia. Yeah. Duragura types. It's not an easy one to say. Okay. So, to some degree, what I was kind of thinking is I could just rip up some of this and just put snow in, right? I could just be like, I make war on the ground. Wait, is this my cave? Does that cave go all the way down here? What? Or did they? Oh, this is a separate cave I blocked off. They covered... Oh, okay. I think that this was like a ravine or a valley or something. They covered with the dirt. I was trying to figure out how they had managed to get so much snow melted. But it's fine. Okay. That makes way more sense now that I get that. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Doop. Okay. So we can just keep removing those. Now, some people have been asking about when the stream is going to start. And luckily, I get asked that question so often, I actually even have a thing for it. So let me pull that up now.
The usual streaming setup. Turn on the lights, make sure they're bright and gleam. Title and tweet, pour water, tank top and chroma. OBS seems all set, so I click start the stream, and so I'll pause folding and open VLC. I'll pick 2 songs before, lay our head down and dream. I'll say that's us to y'all, Joe Hills from Tennessee. Folks asking when will my stream begin?
I can't do it.
After howdy, it's items and chest tools breaking. Pickaxe and poof while talking to you professional Minecrafter here, there's no mistaking. Then I'll click crafting quick, anvil time, enchant pick, then I'll replace the books in random chests with care. I'll tour my winery, I know there's blocks somewhere, and then I'll hush and hush and hush and hush chat swears, not any closer to recording. Folks keep asking and asking and asking and asking, when will my stream begin? Seriously, y'all, I need to record this next episode. I've been working toward. I can't edit without footage, no. Once I'm all geared up, maybe we can start the show.
So there we go. We can remove that setting up stream. Maybe we can start the show. I am pretty much geared up. I've got the stuff I needed. And we do have some PayPal tips that just rolled in. One. Chic Your Booty tips 5, who says, early Christmas. Did you ever watch the Yogscast? Still streaming Jingle, Jam, and Game Bundles yearly. 1.5 mil in charity thus far. Time to go to the next level to put the expansion at 2. Well, we are now $3 away from the next Face Gamer expansion. So thank you very much, Chic Your Booty, for that. I never really watched the Yogscast. I knew who they were because they were like people would talk about them, but like I didn't really watch their episodes. The thing is, video production is really time consuming, and juggling it with a day job is really time consuming. So I didn't really ever have a lot of time to watch other people's stuff. I struggle to keep up with my friends' stuff, like the people I know who make stuff. So, yeah, watching some random people I don't know wasn't a priority. But, no, that's cool that they're doing good charity stuff. It's just, it's not my scene. I mean, not charity. Charity, I'm trying to do more now that I have a little bit more free time, now that I've got rid of my day job. And, in fact, we are doing that, Curse of Strahd Death House Dungeons & Dragons one-shot tomorrow night. Which I think I posted the charity schedule earlier, but I'm dungeon mastering Death House, benefiting Heifer International through World Builders tomorrow. And that is going to be at 8:30 p.m. NJ Coffee Junkie is going to be running Among Us earlier in the game and a bunch of other stuff too. Y'all should check it out. Oh, there's a creeper back there. That's like, now we have 2 problems. Did I not bring a bow? Oh, no. Oh, no. That is so bad. Uh-oh. Oh, no. They worked so hard on this. Dang it. Okay, well, we're gonna just... I don't know their exact pattern, so we're just gonna cover it up for now, and we'll let them repair that. Dang it. Yeah, because it looks like B-dubs might have a style here that... Yeah. Well, we didn't just leave a hole, at least. Okay. So, this is looking a lot better than it did. This was just a field of grass before. But, yeah, I don't love the idea of creepers just spawning and causing explosions randomly with these. That is a little worrisome to me. Whoops. Okay. That's Tango's tile? Okay. I'm sure if I actually sat and looked at it, I could probably replicate it, but the other thing is that when there's one creeper nearby, sometimes that means there's going to be other creepers nearby. Am I hearing drowned underneath here? Yes. Okay, so there are many issues here. Do I read the donations before I say them aloud? I try to. I don't always understand the instructions, though. Sometimes people say instructions in them. So, did I read part that I wasn't supposed to? Oh, okay. I'm basically making up everything as I go all the time, including my reading comprehension. Okay. This is looking way better for sure. But yeah, so for the Death House game tomorrow, the plan is we're going to use the Minecraft model of Death House I built and run NJ Coffee Junkie, Postability, as well as my friend Rex, and Ooze the Muse might join us as well, who hung out at a previous Draw for Charity event. Let's see. I think I'm... Sorry, I can tell I'm starting to get tired. My brain is frazzled. But it's important that we get to bed so that the creepers don't spawn and activate a million things here. Levi Douglas tips 2, who says Tango didn't put a snowman blocker on the build. That's fine. We have generated enough snowmen. What I'm more worried about is the creepers blowing up in the build. Yeah, so we're going to be playing the 5th edition Death House from Curse of Strahd inside a model of it I built in Minecraft. And yeah, it should be good. I'm doing pre-gen character sheets. Should be a super simple thing. Should be fun, though. And let's see. But yeah, sorry. When Levi Douglas tipped 2 and said Tango didn't put a snowman blocker on the build, I don't think I got that on the abacus. So we are now $1 away from our next face camera expansion. Yes. Thank you, Levi Douglas. I low-key sound like I'm zoning out. I feel like I am. I have not gotten as much sleep this week as I meant to. And the thing is, tomorrow is like the first day in a long time that I don't have to wake up at a particular time. So part of me is like, I should enjoy staying up late. But part of me is also like, but the fact that I've been waking up early for over a week means that I'm too exhausted to enjoy staying up late. So it's one of the reasons I haven't done a hydration break yet. I'm a little worried that if I take a break, I'm either going to go, well, now I need a ton of caffeine to go back and keep playing, or I'm just going to come back and be like, nope, I was too tired. I should not have gotten up from the computer. So, hey, Minecrafter, thank you for the 2. That is going to put us $1 past our next face camera expansion milestone and 19 away from the next one. Here we go. Expand. Alrighty. And when is the D&D stream? Here's the schedule. It's tomorrow. It's 8:30 Central tomorrow. Okay. Oh, I don't have a jacket on. I have a hoodie on. Those are distinct pieces of clothing in the Western canon, anyway. Might be in the... Probably not. Probably don't use canon to refer to the part of culture that's about fabric. Or do we? I don't know. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Is there a fashion canon? I mean, like, there's probably a word for it. But, yeah. Let's, check and see real quick. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Ooh. Yeah. Let's see. So, yeah, my brain is starting to fade. But apparently fellow Nashvillian Je ne sais quoi is playing something called Spiritfarer. So we're going to go ahead and send folks her way. And go ahead and say, howdy, y'all. Joe Hills right here. Anyway, until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring. I'm so tired, I forgot where the button is.